Look at your ankles right now. I want you to do a very simple test. If your shoes feel tighter at the end of the day than they did this morning, or if you take off your socks and see a deep groove carved into your skin that takes forever to disappear, stay with me. That mark on your skin isn't just normal aging, and it's not simply water retention. It's actually a signal from your circulatory system that something needs attention. Many people tell me their legs feel heavy, like they're dragging concrete blocks. They feel tingling, nighttime cramps, or that frustrating feeling of not finding a comfortable position in bed. If this sounds familiar, let me explain something that often doesn't get fully discussed in regular doctor visits. Robert from Ohio was 72 when he first noticed his ankle swelling. He figured it was just part of getting older, maybe too much salt or standing too long in his workshop. He brushed it off for months, even though his wife kept suggesting he get it checked out. One morning, he couldn't get his shoes on at all. His legs were swollen up to his knees, tight and painful to touch. When he finally went to urgent care, the doctor explained that his circulation had gotten sluggish. His veins weren't moving blood back up efficiently anymore, so fluid was leaking into his tissues. Here's what Robert didn't realize. Your veins are like one-way highways that must carry blood from your feet back up to your heart, working against gravity the entire way. When that system slows down, blood can pool in the lower legs, lose oxygen, and fluids start seeping into surrounding tissues. That's the swelling. And while it might seem like just discomfort, it can progress to more serious issues like skin ulcers or circulation problems if left unaddressed. Let me walk you through what's actually happening inside your legs. Point 1. The valve system. Understanding the mechanics. Picture the inside of your leg veins. Unlike arteries that have your heart's strong pump pushing blood forward, the veins in your legs have to work against gravity to return blood upward. That's an uphill journey of more than 3 feet. Your body uses a clever system. Tiny valves inside your veins that work like one-way doors. They open to let blood pass upward, then close to prevent it from sliding back down. With aging, a sedentary lifestyle, or certain health conditions, these valves can weaken. Instead of closing tightly, they leave small gaps. Blood rises a little, then falls back down and collects in your ankles. How it feels? That heavy, achy sensation in your legs by evening, like you're walking through water. Common misunderstanding: it's just water weight, so I should drink less. Actually, staying hydrated helps keep blood flowing smoothly. Point 2. Why diuretics alone may not be enough. When doctors prescribe diuretics, water pills, they can provide important relief by reducing fluid volume, and for some people with specific conditions like heart failure, they're medically necessary and helpful. But here's what's often not explained. Diuretics work by making your kidneys expel more fluid. Along with that fluid, you also lose important minerals like potassium and magnesium. Magnesium, in particular, helps relax vessel walls. When levels drop, vessels can become stiffer, which can actually make circulation more difficult over time. How it feels? You might notice you're urinating frequently, feeling thirsty, but by afternoon, your ankles are puffy again, sometimes even more than before. The gap in treatment: the pills address the symptom, excess fluid, but don't always address the underlying issue, weak vein walls and valve function. Point 3. The inner lining, your endothelium. Here's something that's rarely explained in simple terms. The issue often isn't just water, it's inflammation of your endothelium. This is an ultra-thin layer that lines the inside of all your blood vessels. When we're younger, this lining is smooth and elastic. Blood glides through easily. But with age, elevated blood sugar, chronic stress, and inflammation from diet, that lining can become rough and swollen. Think of it like a garden hose that develops internal buildup. Blood flow becomes sluggish, and in the lower legs, where gravity's working against you, blood pools. How it feels? That burning, throbbing sensation in your calves at night. That's often inflammation of this delicate inner lining. Common misunderstanding: my veins are just old and broken forever. Not Not necessarily. Inflammation can often be reduced with the right nutritional support. Point 4. The mineral balance, your natural drainage system. Think of your cells like tiny sponges. When they're saturated with sodium, salt, they swell up and hold on to fluid. Potassium is the mineral that helps squeeze that sponge. It pushes excess fluid out of cells and back into your bloodstream so your kidneys can remove it naturally. Most Americans get plenty of sodium, but not nearly enough potassium. Without adequate potassium before bed, your body's natural nighttime drainage system can't work as efficiently. You sleep, but fluid stays trapped. How it feels? You wake up and your legs still feel puffy or stiff even after 8 hours of rest. Point 5. The nighttime window, when repair happens. During the day, gravity is constantly pulling blood and fluid downward into your legs. But at night, when you're lying horizontal, gravity's effect is neutralized. This creates a natural window when your body can more easily drain accumulated fluid and repair damaged tissue. The key point? Repair works best when your body has the right nutritional building blocks circulating in your blood. This is where a strategic nighttime routine can make a real difference. Before I share this simple routine, one important note. If you have heart failure, kidney disease, are on blood thinners, or have significant swelling in only one leg, please speak with your doctor before trying any new routine. Swelling in just one leg could indicate a blood clot and needs immediate medical attention. Here's a simple evening drink that many people find helpful. I call it the circulation support drink. It's designed to provide minerals and compounds that support healthy blood flow while you sleep. The recipe. Base: 1 large glass of warm water. Warm water is often easier on digestion than very cold water, which can sometimes cause the blood vessels in your digestive tract to constrict temporarily. Ingredient 1. Juice of half a fresh lemon. Lemons contain flavonoids, plant compounds called hesperidin and diosmin. These are actually isolated and concentrated in some prescription medications for vein health. In whole food form, they may help support vein elasticity. The vitamin C also supports collagen formation, which keeps vessel walls strong. Ingredient 2. Half a teaspoon turmeric powder or small piece of fresh grated ginger. Both contain natural anti-inflammatory compounds. Curcumin from turmeric and gingerols from ginger have been studied for their potential to reduce inflammation in blood vessel walls. Optional circulatory boost: a tiny pinch of cayenne pepper. Cayenne contains capsaicin, which may promote peripheral circulation, the blood flow to your hands and feet. Many people report a gentle warming sensation. Skip this if you have acid reflux or a sensitive stomach. Alternative: 1 tablespoon organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. This provides potassium and may help with mineral balance. Absorption helper: small pinch of black pepper if using turmeric. Black pepper contains piperine, which research suggests can enhance curcumin absorption. To sweeten, a few drops of stevia if needed. Avoid sugar, which can promote inflammation. When to drink it? Take this drink about 1 hour before bedtime, not right as you're getting into bed. This gives your body time to absorb the nutrients and lets your kidneys process any initial fluid before you settle in for sleep. The mechanical assist. Before you fall asleep, try this simple 2-minute routine. Lie on your back and prop your legs up against a wall or stack pillows so your feet are elevated above heart level. Gently rotate your ankles in circles, 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. This uses gravity to help drain pooled blood from your lower legs back towards your heart. Important medical follow-up. Don't just accept swelling as inevitable. Ask your doctor to evaluate kidney function, BUN, creatinine, GFR, blood pressure monitoring, possible venous ultrasound to check valve function, electrolyte panel, sodium, potassium, magnesium, albumin levels. Low protein can cause swelling. If you're on diuretics, periodic potassium monitoring. I know living with heavy, uncomfortable legs can be exhausting, especially when you feel like you've tried everything. But here's the truth. Your body hasn't given up on you. Swelling is actually your body's way of signaling that it needs support. Here's what I'd suggest. Try this simple routine for 3 consecutive nights. Just 3 nights. Make your drink, do your ankle circles with legs elevated, and pay attention to how your legs feel on the morning of day 4. Notice whether your shoes fit differently. See if there's more spring in your step. Many people report noticeable improvement, though everyone's body responds differently. If you're also dealing with nighttime leg cramps that jolt you awake, or if you want to know about the 5 common foods that can worsen circulatory problems, I break that down in detail in the next video. Let me show you what I mean.